Hi, this is James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. This is a rebroadcast of an old one that I made, and it's called Now That's Old School. Yes, old school. Yeah, it's real funny. It's really funny, and it just tells you about some things that we used to have, you know. So check it out. If you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And please hit me on the Cash App. Hit me on the Cash App so I can purchase acrylic paint, masking tape, and brushes. It's that simple. You can donate just $1 or $2. It doesn't make a difference. All right? All right. This one is called That's Old School. Yes. Yes. That's old school. I'm gonna name off a couple of items that is old school compared to now, you know. So our first one is can openers. Can openers. Yes, we used to have to work it. We had to work to open up a can, you know. But we got it open. We got it open though. So that's all what counts. It doesn't count how fast you got it open, but the thing is you got it open. All right? Yes. And the rotary phone. The rotary phone. Yes. Yes. Man, you had to. It was no touch tone then at the time. It was. Oh man, I forgot. Got to start over. Click. 0. Yeah, so it was. It worked though. It worked, and you was able to talk to someone. So that's it. How many of y'all remember the floor model television? Huh? Yes, yes, yes. That was the thing. That was the thing. We used to sit on the floor and watch television, all day. Sometimes the family would sit up in the living room and watch television. We watched Roots on that. I remember all of us sat in the living room and watched Roots as a family. Yes. And if you needed to adjust the antenna and the remote control, yeah, that was me. I was the remote control. I adjusted the antenna when the channel got fuzzy. All right? Me. I did it. Shoot.
Hey, bro,
And
calm
I was
down,
better
man.
than
Calm
the
down. You'll be all right.
remotes, Okay. How many remember cable? Cable was a far cry from what it is now. We only had on TV. And it just had 2 switches. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's it. 1, 2. That's it. And it had on TV and Spectrum. That was the only 2 channels. Hey, it worked though. But I remember that MTV was on there. And that's what we used to watch all the time. MTV. Yep. How many of y'all remember the hi-fi stereo? Hi-fi stereo. Or component set, or whatever you want to call it. Man, we had a lot of those. We had like 3 of them. And every time we get rid of one, we get another one. you know. It had you can play your records on it. It had an 8-track tape, and it had AM FM stereo. So it had all of them built into one thing, you know. Man, we used to jam off of that, and it had these big speakers, which came with it. That was crazy. I liked it that. I had one up until I think I had one when I got here. Yeah, I think I did have one. And I took the speakers out of it or something. I don't know. How many of y'all remember the tape recorder? Remember, you used to hold it in front of your radio and record music. Yeah, we used to record music and then have it on tape. You know, I used to sit there for hours on end recording music and have it all on one tape. Boy, that was the thing then. Now it's totally different now. How many people remember the potato peeler? You be potato peeler. Then you don't make a mistake and hit your hand. Your skin come off. How many of y'all, hold up. How many of y'all remember the old school blenders? Yeah, the old school blender. You gotta watch your fingers though, because it wasn't covered with nothing. It was just those little things that go around. And the big thing, you had to grab it like this and then, you know, it was crazy. But it worked. It worked. It was working. How many of y'all remember the old school refrigerators? The ones that your grandma would call the ice box. Put this in 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 there. Put it in there. Put it in there. Yeah. Grandmas used to tell us to put it in the ice box. I don't know where they got that from, but I say refrigerator. Remember those old school lamps with those funky looking lamp shades on it? Those big lamp shades. Yeah. Those lamp shades. They were cool though. They were cool. But they was some of them were Doritos, okay? Some of them look kind of crazy. I heard a long time ago they used to make lampshades out of human skin or something. Don't tell me where I heard it. I read that somewhere. All right. The bunk beds. The bunk bed. I used to get up on top. I used to love being on top. I had a fortress up there. My bed. I had my men's up there. Had my men standing up. My cars going around the edge of it. Yeah, there was a fortress up there. My sister stayed at the bottom. She liked sleeping down there at the bottom, but I was at the top up there, up where the ceiling is. And those beds were tall then, you know. They had the little ladder on the side. I used to have to, cause I love to climb, you know. All right. Here we go. Who remember the old school washing machines? The ringer type. The ringer type. The one with that thing on there that wrings your clothes out. Yeah. That was something else. I remember a friend of mine, we was young. A friend said he broke his arm in one of those. But now that I see it, that couldn't have happened. The friend told me his mama had a washing machine, and he stuck his hand in the wringer thing, and it pulled it in there and broke his arm. And I wanted my arm broke when I was a little kid. That called me crazy, but I wanted my arm broke, you know. So the thing is, that could never get your arm in there. It would smash your fingers completely up, okay? It'll pulverize your fingers. And then it will stop rolling. It'll stop rolling. And they had a thing you can hit to release everything. So I don't know what he did. I think either he acted a fool and his father or somebody broke his arm or whatever. But he's trying to cover up. All right. How many of y'all remember platform? Platform. Yeah, but what? Shucky now. Watch out now. You can't tell me nothing. Look at this. Man. Yeah, I hate. Look. When those was out, I was a little kid, real little. When I got old enough to get them, they were played out. So, oh my goodness. Platform shoes. My uncles used to have those platform. And I thought they were cool. I thought they were totally cool. But I never could get none. Well. All right. Remember the 45. The 45 records. We had so many of those. We had so many that some of them we used to take outside and throw them like frisbees. You remember doing that? We used to throw them like frisbee. Yeah. It was a lot of, it was like single songs. Or maybe two songs. One on one side, one on the other. That was cool though. But, all right. Remember your first swing bike. What? Had the banana seat. Used to have that long sissy pole on the back. Have your flag up there. Watch out now. Yes. Those were the bikes. Used to have the little tire in the front and the big one in the back. Like it was a hot rod, you know. All right. I know I'm going to touch a lot of y'all women's hearts now with the curling iron. Not the curlers, the curling iron. Boy, they used to get red hot. Red hot. And I remember when I was a little kid, my mother used to have them on the stove. And they would be orange. And I used to wonder, I said, why did she put this in her hair? Man. Yeah, and I used to take them and twirl them around because they used to spin around like this. And my mother used to catch me. Say, put them back, put them down. Ah! I used to get in trouble for it. Yeah. Last but not least. Jiffy popcorn. Hold on. Jiffy popcorn. We didn't have microwaves, okay? We didn't have microwave. So we had the Jiffy popcorn. It was in a foil. And the foil was like turned all the way down. So it was flat. When you open it up and you put it on a regular stove. So turn the fire on and then just move it back and forth. And then and it popped. And there was a big bubble at the top. A big bubble. And then you would tear it open and all that steam would release out. Then you can smell that buttery popcorn. Yes. Yeah, once you open it up, you can smell that butter. It was just like at the show, at the movies. When you buy popcorn, when you pop that top open, that steam release, man, I'm gonna get me. I heard they still sell it too, the Jiffy popcorn. I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get me one of them and cook it here. You know, for old school reasons, you know. All right, y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share. Share my videos with everyone so everyone can get this experience. And eat these Fritos. All right. Peace. Adios. Salami. Cheers, Dan.
Oh my God.